Good evening and welcome to Queer News Tonight. This is the world's first and only LGBTQ plus daily evening television news broadcasting live and then available on demand. Available on all smart televisions including Roku, Apple TV, Android TV, Amazon Fire TV, Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. It's time to queer up the news for Wednesday, May 8th, 2024. We are live and literally out of the closet and into the headlines. So many of your important stories we're going to tell this evening on Queer News Tonight.
This is the world's first live daily LGBTQ evening news show, literally out of the closet and into the headlines on Queer News Tonight.
This is the world's first and only unedited live LGBTQ plus evening news show. Whatever happens, unique in LGBTQ plus news, you will see it and hear it.
HOTspots magazine, Happening Out Television Network, is a nonprofit 501c3 media company in the same model of PBS and NPR, but designed for the LGBTQ plus community. Our mission is to support the 11 pillars of our LGBTQ plus community. We want to inform and educate the key issues of our queer culture, the Black community, Latino, lesbians and queer women, trans, students and youth, seniors, HIV and AIDS healthcare, business, social justice, and faith. Help us support our community.
We are part of one of the largest LGBTQ plus nonprofit media companies in America, HOTspots Magazine and Happening Out Television Network.
In 2024, our magazine is celebrating 40 years of the LGBTQ plus experience, and our television news, talk, and entertainment shows support our mission to educate the LGBTQ plus and broader community.
Yes, so let's meet tonight's anchors at Queer News Tonight. We'll begin with Dino Mosquera. He joined the Miami Gay and Lesbian Film Festival in the late 90s when I was just 2. Sure. And now serves on the Outshine Film Festival's board of directors. Welcome back, Dino. How are you, Papi?
Thank you, Mama. Happy that we just came out of the Miami Film Festival. Faye was the mistress of ceremony of our closing film.
That was incredible. And it was only
great.
fun because the Italian actors were super hot.
Yeah, right? I was totally into the straight one, obviously.
Of course you were.
Of course,
always. Into the straight one.
And we're getting ready for the one in Fort Lauderdale, October 13th to the 23rd. So
get more Italian hot guys for that.
There you go.
All right. Next up, let's welcome Otto Zielke. From a successful career in financial marketing to his current role as a director of marketing and sponsorship for the Gay Men's Chorus of South Florida, Edward's journey is marked by many accolades and achievements. The Gay Men's Chorus of South Florida is one of the world's largest and most important LGBTQ plus cultural arts organizations. Welcome back, Edward. You guys are so busy over there. You're always doing something. Gay polo. You got Pride Month coming up. You've got, what else? You've got a concert with 70s, 80s, and 90s music. I know that.
Yes,
Tell me about that.
The Pride concert for June is called Pride Then, Now, and Forever. It's a multi-generational concert celebration. It's Saturday, June 29th at the Parker. You can get your tickets at gmcsf.org. And there's lots of music that everybody can identify with. You'll hear songs from ABBA. You'll hear I'm Coming Out. You'll hear Cher's Believe. There's just going to be some iconic pieces that everybody will get to enjoy. So hopefully you'll all get to come and see us at the end of the month for Pride Month.
Yes, and bring somebody older than you. Bring somebody younger than you. Like,
of a different generation.
Yes. Make it a family thing, right?
Because that's kind of what it's about. We're just kind of like, trying to figure out how to converse with one another and, just how to, and that's really what the premise of the concert is all about. So we're thrilled to be a part of it.
I love it. Get your tickets today. Next up, let's welcome Jason Gad, a Florida native who moved to the state as a child. He holds an undergraduate degree from the University of Florida and a law degree from Nova. Jason dedicated 22 years of his career in tech. He's an active member of South Florida's most important LGBTQ plus political organization, the Dolphin Democrats, serving as treasurer. Welcome back, Jason. And one of my most important people in my life is the incredible Adriana Tender, who is your VP over there.
That's right.
I adore her and everything that you kids are doing.
I'm very fortunate to serve alongside her and the rest of the board. They're really great, really dedicated. It's amazing how much time you have to spend when you volunteer for an organization. Who'd have thought? But we're really excited. We've got our big gala coming up. It's going to be a week from, about a week from now. It'll be on the 18th of what month is this? May.
In Weston, right?
Yeah. No. It's going to be. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I thought you meant the city of Weston. No. It's at the Weston Hotel. Yes. Just off of 95. If you haven't gotten your tickets yet, everybody, be sure to get your tickets before they get sold out. But we're really excited. We've got some amazing speakers coming, and it's just going to be an amazing night. Some really nice performances. Actually, your very own Bonnie Builder is going to make an appearance.
Yep.
That's great.
Yep.
Oh my God, Bonnie is exceptional.
Oh yeah.
She's getting a lot of work.
Oh my God, and she deserves it.
And she looks good.
And she looks good doing it. Have you seen her body? Like, she is ripped.
Yeah.
She'll make you, I don't know, kind of feel bad about not going to the gym. That only makes me feel bad for like
about
a second.
1/8 Bonnie's size.
Get your tickets for the Dolphin Dems Gala for sure. Next up, let's welcome Jacqueline Lorber. She is the CEO and president of the South Florida Symphony Orchestra with her beautiful, beautiful, beautiful wife. With a track record of raising over $50 million for nonprofits, she was honored from the Outshine Film Festival for her impactful contributions to the arts. The South Florida Symphony is one of America's most recognized orchestras. How do you feel about being back at the table, Miss Jacqueline? This is your third time now.
Oh, well, I'm super excited, and thanks for the invitation. Nice to be able to share with our colleagues here tonight. Always good. And for my first time with you, you know, there are that many cherries left in life. So I didn't say that.
Well, and of course, this is tonight's lead anchor, FayWhat. She is a legendary events host, television and radio personality, and the host of the FayWhat Show on Mondays.
Yes. All right. Please watch the FayWhat Show every Monday. That's how I stay employed. That's how I get my dresses. All right. We are the reporters for Queer News Tonight, and this evening we begin with the queer headlines. The LGBTQ plus community in South Florida and across America is diverse. Our community across the world is vast, and here are the bullet points of the queer news for today, Wednesday, May 8th, 2024.
Let's queer up South Florida and Florida. The Ms. Out South Florida pageant at Sunshine Performing Arts, May 18th. Don't miss this inaugural Ms. Out South Florida pageant on May 18th at Sunshine Cathedral for the Performing Arts. Hosted by Melissa St. John, the event promises glamour, talent, and empowerment. The pageant will feature RuPaul's Drag Race Serena Cha-Cha and Kitty Meow. Ms. Out South Florida is presented by Greico Ford. Tickets start at $20 with proceeds supporting Out South Florida's scholarship for LGBTQ plus students. VIP tables and preferred seating are available. A surprise guest star will be announced this week. Further information is available at blockfestevents.org. Well, I'll tell you, I'm there for anything with the drag queen or the pageant circle. I'm just really a big fan of it, and I can't wait to get there and see all of the beauties that come out for it.
Think about the time that it takes to do that. Incredible.
And Kitty Meow is back, so I love to see her. So that's great.
Yeah. And big shout out going out to Out South Florida for coming through and doing a new pageant. Like, I love pageants. Like Edward said, I'm all about a pageant because of the planning that it takes these people to do it, right? Like, it's like outfit, it's talent, it's swimsuit, right? It's knowing how to talk, it's knowing how to have stage presence. It's a total package that I am not, you know? So it's like, it takes a lot of effort and money. To be, you know, to make this happen.
And I'm so glad that they got, you know, somebody from RuPaul's Drag Race to, you know,
Serena
co-host.
Cha-Cha,
you know, at first I thought I was like, oh, Serena Cha-Cha. I was like, yeah, why not Serena Cha-Cha, you know? Mm-hmm. We have to give everybody work in this, you know, in this industry.
Right?
So
Cha-Cha that walk.
Cha-Cha that walk. And Melissa St. John as the host is going to be a whole lot of fun. So I think that I know some girls that are going to compete. I'm not going to blow up their spot, but they are there to slay. Okay, let's just say that some of those girls already got a bunch of crowns already, and they're looking for a big fat inaugural crown from Out South Florida. You know,
hungry.
Just say.
Let's queer up sports. Drag queen Minima Gesté defies hate and gets ready to carry Olympic flame at 2024 Games. Minima Gesté, a drag queen, will carry the Olympic flame at the 2024 Paris Games opening ceremony. Even after facing right-wing backlash, Paris staunchly supports her inclusion. In the announcement video, Gesté accepts the importance of visibility in the community, saying, quote, "Wait and see. It's an enormous source of pride. This moment at the Paris Olympic opening ceremony is believed to be the first time in Olympic history that a drag queen has run with the Olympic flame." End of quote. Everyone at Queer News Tonight knows that as she does that in high heels, you will make the worldwide drag community proud. This is, once again, the French bringing it up, this is, they are daring, and there is not a highest honor, I think. Well, I mean, if you win the Nobel Prize, the Nobel Prize, that will be fantastic.
The Medal of Freedom.
Yeah, but I mean, carrying your country's, in drag in the main Olympic stadium,
and the French knew they were going to get pushback, and they said, "Screw you."
Still going to do it.
They're going to do it.
Listen, there's no better way to show inclusivity than that. I mean, just think about this. Like, I never thought in my lifetime I would see a drag queen carrying that flame. Did any of you?
No.
I mean, when I first read it, I was like, is this true? Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is just amazing, and what an honor for her to represent.
Yep.
Trailblazer, that's what is wonderful about this moment for her. It's just, it's an iconic moment, and good for her to push through.
I don't know how she's going to do it. I mean, I can't even walk up the stairs in heels, and I'm just going to run with the flame. Like, God bless you, honey.
She's got it. Trust. Jason, what's next?
All right. Let's queer up the USA View. Kim Davis fails to overturn judgments totaling over $360,000 for denying same-sex marriage licenses. U.S. District Court Judge David Bunning rejected former Kentucky clerk Kim Davis's plea, maintaining a $100,000 award to David Ermold and David Moore, among other couples Davis denied licenses to in Rowan County. Particularly painful to Davis is that she is forced by the court to pay all of the plaintiff's legal fees. Well, I just want to say kudos to her for giving them a $100,000 wedding gift. I mean, how generous is Kim? It couldn't have come from a more delightful, 3 times divorced woman.
Delightful, Jason, really? Yeah. Listen, do any of you at this table think she's going to pay a dime of that? Is she even going to pay for any of that? I don't think so. And does she even regret it for a second?
No.
Nothing, okay? Like, seriously, Trump might hire you if you hurt a dog, okay? That's all you need to do next.
Well,
so,
at least if she doesn't get another job ever again, I'll be satisfied. She deserves it. What she did to these people, she deserves that. I don't know who's going to, I guess her church is going to help her. I guess her church will come and help her. But I hope she doesn't get another job after what she did. Because she's not going to, like you said, she's not going to pay for it.
She's not going to change it. She's not going to pay for it. Those people are not going to see a dime. Right? What's next, Jacqueline?
Let's queer up lesbian culture.
Culture!
That's me, la 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 la. Oh, no, wait, that's the symphony. Lesbian scientist Jane Rigby wins Presidential Medal of Freedom. Renowned lesbian astrophysicist Jane Rigby was honored this week with the Presidential Medal of Freedom by President Biden in a ceremony at the White House. Rigby, senior project scientist of the James Webb Space Telescope, was among 19 recipients of the honor. A civil servant astrophysicist at NASA Goddard Space Flight Center. Rigby's achievements mark a significant milestone for LGBTQ plus representation in science. I'm involved through the Symphony with a very groundbreaking program that is STEAM-based, and STEAM stands for Science, Technology, Engineering, Art, and Math. And that is where we feature women archetypes. And now that she has had this honor, we're going to have to look into seeing if we can include her. But I have to say that it's a beautiful way of teaching young people about what is important in the world. And we have the ability to kind of curtail all of our programming. Sometimes it's about the coral reef. In this case, it's been about women archetypes. So here is one who's paved the way. And believe me, in that environment, I'm a woman in a man's world of music. I had a bus company. I was a woman in a man's world of that. And God bless her for doing that at NASA. I mean, just really think about that environment and how much of a trailblazer she has been.
She's part of our community. She's a lesbian. I mean, I'm not surprised. I know a lot of lesbians and a lot of gay people that are very smart. So to me, that's not surprising, but to the community, it should be. And it's remarkable that she's getting this award.
Did you just see the Island City stage play that just played Pulp?
Yes, I did see it.
And so when you say about, being in the war, we're going to have to do that with a lesbian. A lesbian?
A lesbian?
That's it. I'm going to, Andy, don't get mad. I'm honoring you with my comment.
I love that.
I love that.
So I love nerds. My wife is a big ass nerd. If you have a pocket protector, I get all sexed up. Oh, man. You know what I mean? And then you say lesbian scientist. Yeah. Oh my God. Physicist. Bye-bye, Teresa. Jane Rigby, congrats. All right. Congrats on your sexy ass mind. Right? And for literally representing everybody at this table in your own way, That's just such a wonderful thing.
And if you come to South Florida, we got to
look for me. Look for Jacqueline.
Okay.
Look for me. Look for Jacqueline.
That's it.
And at the end of the day, that queer little girl or that lesbian little girl saying, I love math, I love science, right? But I'm being bullied, but it's not cool. It is cool. It's way cool to be smart. All right. And you end up with a hot wife like me. That's all I'm saying.
There you go. And we use the arts to tell the story. So it brings it all together.
Queering up entertainment. Gay psychic Roy Tomko reads anchors in new HOTspots magazine feature. Renowned psychic medium Roy Tomko, famed for his YouTube series Reading the Queen and Reading the King, has captivated audiences with his extraordinary gift. Hailing from New Jersey, Roy's spiritual journey began at the tender age of 3 as he sensed the presence of the spirit world. Tomko recently shared his journey with HOTspots magazine. He particularly cherishes his work with LGBTQ plus celebrities, having provided readings for the stars for RuPaul's Drag Race, including Sasha Colby, Detox, and Selena's Estitis, among others. If you want to know more about this handsome psychic, there's a special feature on him in this upcoming issue of HOTspots magazine, which will be on stands on Thursday. We're excited to have a conversation with psychic medium Roy Tomko. I'm super excited about our guest, Roy Tomko. So let's welcome Roy Tomko to the Queer News tonight. Roy, hi, honey. How are you? Welcome to South Florida, baby.
I am great. Thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited to be part of this beautiful show today.
So you were featured in the new HOTspots magazine that's going to be on stands this Thursday. Tell me about growing up, Roy. Like, did you always knew you were a psychic? Did you begin as an empath? Did you get like certain thoughts or feelings growing up? Tell me a little bit about that.
I'm going to give you the Cliff Note version, Faye, to make it easy since we're on limited time for you. But I want to tell yes, I've always had the ability to be able to connect and to be able to provide people information. Growing up, I would feel things, I would see things, I would get intuitive hits, and I would always tell my friends, I would tell my family members about things that I'm picking up on. My parents have always been very, very supportive. I'm very grateful and very blessed growing up as a gay man, and then also being a psychic medium. You're thrown 2 different things at a very young adolescent life. But the great thing about spirit and the spirit realm is they come when they know that they can push you and you are able to receive and work, and then they step away when they know you're going through difficult times, okay? But yes, I've always had the gift. It's been a beautiful journey. I'm blessed. I'm grateful. I'm thankful. I love what I do. I love helping people heal.
Well, you're followed by one of the most important and influential drag queens that we have down here in South Florida. Athena Dion loves you. She adores you, okay? She literally just lives off the words that you say, right? What does that make you feel like when people are guided by this incredible gift that you were given?
It's a tremendous feeling of joy and happiness, to be honest. I work with a lot of the beautiful drag queens all over the United States and even in other countries. I started off by doing a fun show during COVID, which was called Reading the Queen, where I would bring drag queens on and read them live for fun because we had nothing else to entertain us with, right? And it was about bringing the community together and really being able to just bring healing to all during a really difficult time. So knowing that I'm touching people's hearts, being able to provide them insight and guidance, and that they are able to see the words that I'm giving them come to fruition and also help guide them through their life and their future is very powerful. And again, always grateful and thankful for what I do.
Can you name some of the drag queens that you've helped?
Absolutely. I worked with Sasha Colby, who went on to...
Sasha Colby.
She's a really good friend of mine. I actually read Sasha before she went on RuPaul's Drag Race. I predicted that she'd be on RuPaul's Drag Race. She went on to win RuPaul's Drag Race. Another good friend of mine is Kylie Sonique Love, who I also predicted would be on RuPaul's Drag Race and would win All Stars. I am very good friends with Selena S. Titties. She's a very good friend of mine. We all love her. She just dropped a video a couple of months ago, so she's doing really, really well. Elliot with 2 T's is another queen that I read from the drag race community. A lot of queens up here in New York, Holiday, Androgyny. So I've worked with a lot of really great queens, as well as some fun Andrew Christian models. You know, I also did something called Reading the King, where I would read some Andrew Christian models, some OnlyFan guys, which was also a lot of fun. So I've dipped my toes in a lot of fun areas. And now the reality TV space is becoming a really, really big part of my life now.
So you have done readings. You've done readings for all those incredible queens. You also did a reading for Detox, right?
I did do a reading for Detox.
How was that?
Absolutely amazing. Detox is an amazing queen. I actually read her during a pivotal time where she was in transition of a move within her own home and where things were going, and that was really exciting as well. So I was able to provide her insight and guidance about construction and things that were going on within the house and time delays and all that. So that was really interesting and a lot of fun.
Have you ever gotten a queen maybe before they have gone on RuPaul's Drag Race and maybe you said to them like, girl, you ain't gonna win, there's no point in you even going on?
Is there anyone that I've read that have thought that? There is, I'm not going to mention their name, but there is one that I did read for, and I said, you know, I don't think that's going to be the avenue for you, but I do see you doing something else in reality TV, and that did pan out for them, right? But I did, fortunately, be able to provide Sonique, Sasha, and Selena that beautiful insight, so that was really great.
Yeah, so you're like a nice psychic. You know,
super sweet.
You're super sweet. Well, I'd be like, bitch, please. Oh, come on. Do you know how to blend? What's going on? You don't make your own outfit? You can't be on Drag Race? That's what I would say. And I'm not even psychic.
I'm super sweet, honey. I mean, maybe that's a good thing. I don't know if that's a bad thing. I don't know. But, you know, it's been working for me up until this point, and I'm just doing the work of the divine. That's basically how I feel. This is a beautiful gift. I'm grateful every day to wake up and be able to help people, and to get emails, to get text messages, to hear from people that you've done readings for 6 months ago, 8 months ago, and they're telling you, this happened, this came true. I can't believe you actually predicted this, and I didn't believe it, but now, oh my God, it's actually happening. It's very, very, elevating for me, right? It helps me feel fulfilled. I go to bed at night feeling super soul gratification is the best way I can explain it.
Oh, because it's your purpose, Roy. You're literally fulfilling your purpose. Like, okay, Pam, so many people are like running around saying, okay, what is my purpose? What should I be doing? You know what you should be doing. And part of that is helping other people. So how wonderful is that?
It's great.
So are you tired of people telling you, give me the lottery numbers if you're that psychic?
I am tired of it. Yeah, and I will tell you that, give me the lottery numbers. Come with me to Atlantic City. Come with me to Vegas. The Super Bowl is happening. Which team is going to win? Let's work on what's going to happen during the halftime show and all that other fun stuff. You know what I mean? I get it all, Faye. I get it all. But I will tell you this. In the beginning, I had a hard time with my boundaries. I would let people come in and really pull. But now I'm getting a lot stronger with saying no, 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 no. Because I feel like the word no is just as powerful as the word yes. And people respect it just as much.
Listen, Roy, something that I'm told a lot is that no is a complete sentence.
100%.
You know, we're people pleasers. We want to say yes to everyone and we want to help everyone out. But unfortunately, they take a little piece of us every single time.
Always. And it's hard. It's hard with this work because I always want to help people.
Yeah. Well, and especially with that pretty face of yours. All right. So I understand that you're going to be doing a reading for moi.
I'm going to be pulling some cards for you. Yeah, we're going to see what we get for you. We're going to give you some insight there.
Tell me how this works, and tell me what the difference between an oracle card and a tarot card is.
So they both provide messages personally, right? I prefer to work with oracle cards because I just feel when I do my readings with people, I always start off with pulling a couple of cards because people come into a reading feeling very anxious, very nervous, not really knowing what to expect. So I feel like when I go in pulling an oracle card, it gives them a feeling of sense of, okay, this is kind of what it's like. It's opening the door for me. I'm feeling a little bit more relaxed with where things are going to go. If this is setting the tone for the environment, I kind of feel better now. So oracle cards are all about providing messages in a very light fashion. I just prefer oracle cards more than tarot. It's just my own preference. I mean, we all use different tools of divination, to be honest with you, but I just found that oracle cards work best for me. So I'm going to pull a couple of cards. I'm going to give you a couple of messages that I'm feeling through the cards that I should give you and what you should be doing. And we're just going to see where it goes.
Can I mess this up in any way? Like thinking bad thoughts or I don't know, thinking something negative or not sending my true authentic energy to you. Can I mess this up for you?
I'm going to say this, which I tell everyone. I'm going to just say, have an open heart and have an open mind. Do not discontinue or disregard anything that I'm saying to you, whether you understand the message now or you don't. Because I always tell people that when a psychic is working, what we're giving you could pertain to things right now or in the past, but could also be something coming down the line for the future. So always keep an open mind to everything that's being provided, because I think it's going to be the most important way to receive the message. I always say, be your most authentic self. I always ask if you allow me permission to connect with you. So I always ask for permission as well. So I'm going to ask you to allow me to do that. Do you give me permission to connect with you?
I give you permission to connect with me and read me to filth.
I'm too nice to read you to filth, honey. Oh my God, but we will try our best. We will try our best. But I love that for you. I also want to just start off with saying this to you and to all of our viewers that are watching. 2024 is spiritually and angelically marked by the number 8. The number 8 in the angelic realm signifies abundance and receiving for all. And the solar eclipse happened on 4/8 of 2024. So if you add 2024 together, you get the number 8. It was on the 8th month of April, and 4, which is the 4th month of the year, which signifies April, plus 4 is 8. So the number 8 is a very powerful number this year as we move through. So I want everyone out there to know that everyone is on a receiving mode. Do not say no to anything that may be coming your way, because you never know how it will serve you and what abundance you would be able to receive from it.
Okay, can we block that kind of abundance by not being open?
I think sometimes if we are someone who might be resilient to change, if we're resilient to feeling uncomfortable, because uncomfortable and change is something that makes people feel very, very unstable or unsturdy, and they don't like that. So you can block out some abundance if you're not open to something that might make you feel different, a change, or uncomfortable. So I'm going to say, try to be as open as you can to receiving in all areas.
Okay, I am open. I am open. If you need me to take off my shirt, I will.
Oh, girl, that kind of show. I love that for you. I love that for you.
I'm all in, Roy. I'm all in, baby. I'm all in. I'm committed.
You're all in. I'm actually going to be coming down to South Florida in September. I'm going to be coming down to Miami.
Okay, then you need to come and be on my show if you're going to come down here in September. Okay, I do the FayWhat show in bed. It'll be you and me in bed reading. It would be fantastic. We've got to make that happen in September. Yes.
Let's make it happen, girl.
You already read me. In September, you will see me. Okay, what up?
That is... You are funny. Oh my God, I can't. I'm shuffling my oracle cards. I'm now going to set an intention to bring through messages that will set for you your highest and greatest good, right? You need to know what you need to know for your highest and greatest good.
I need to know if I'm going to be making money. My dresses cost a lot of money. It costs a lot to look this cheap. Botox the other day was $400. So I need to know if I'm going to be making some boku money.
Girl, you look good, though. I would have never even known. Why are you giving away all your secrets?
It's not a secret.
Why are you giving away your secrets? Okay, let's get some cards going for you. I'm going to pull 5 cards. We're going to get some messages, okay? So let's see what Faye needs to know. 5 cards for Faye. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. 3, 4, 5.
It's like they jumped out of the pack for me.
That's how it works. That's how it works. I do that. I feel like energetically, they call jumper cards. If they jump out, it just gives more of the energy that I feel is more drawn to you. Do you know what I mean?
Got it.
Okay. So the first card that we're going to start this off with, the universe wants you to work on and realize is about, I'm trying to get my camera here ready for you. Can you see that okay with the glare?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. It's called release, okay? And in this card, you can see that this is a woman who is literally releasing and purging herself out from the chest, right? We have all of this energy literally coming out. So what the universe first wants you to do is to always concentrate on releasing all of the things that do not serve you, things that are just not working in your favor. So this is removing any emotional blocks, any emotional scars. All right, this is removing any toxicity or anchors that are holding you down. We even want to work on the people that you surround yourself with. This could be friends, right? Even family members. We may not be able to eliminate everybody from our life, but we want to make sure that we are setting proper boundaries and cutting cords of the people that are not on the journey with us as we're moving forward into the future. We want to release that energy because I always say, if we don't release, we cannot receive. Okay? And that's what this is all about. So what the universe is saying that it's still picking up on some things with you that you're still harboring in your heart chakra, okay? All right, this is something that you need to really work through and gradually let go of in your own time. So I would say you could do a cutting the cord meditation. You can work on releasing anything that you feel has been toxic over the years for you. Again, releasing those people so that you're able to fully receive everything, right? Again, we're in that year of abundance and receiving. So this card is saying release so that you could receive, right? We have 6 months left in the year. We have to do all we can to be on that receiving end, okay? Does that make sense?
Completely. So first card, get rid of everybody that no longer serves me. I'm going to start unfriending everybody when I get off the show. All right. What's my second card?
That's the best way. Unfriend everybody. I love that for you. That's great. Second card you have is growth.
Growth.
Growth, yes. And in this card, you could see that this is a beautiful woman rooted and planted into Mother Earth. Can you see that okay?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay, perfect. So what this card is saying is recognizing and picking up on your energy that you are someone who is on a growing path. You have been constantly transforming and growing over the coming years, months, and weeks. And you are always establishing new roots and new foundations. All right. So the universe is actually coming through and saying, we recognize the work that you're doing. We're grateful for how you're living your life and the steps that you're taking to better your life. There's a lot of growth and movement in the right direction for how you are taking your steps. You are now being more rooted and more planted. You have a grounding sense of energy around you. This is about really focusing on building a foundation now as you move forward through the years with no cracks in it. I feel in the past, your foundation might have been wobbly. Your foundation might have had cracks in it. There might have areas where you might have let things creep through those cracks that were toxic or that may have not served you properly. And you've realized that you need to fill those cracks and no longer have those cracks there. So now what it's recognizing is you're doing the work and it's being picked up on. So continue to grow, continue to move forward, continue to plant the roots like you're doing. Do you understand? Does that make sense to you?
Completely makes sense, Roy. So your people are telling me that we only have like 2 minutes left. So is there any way that we can speed up the next couple of cards? I'm so sorry,
Absolutely.
Roy. You're busy, bitch. I can talk to you for 3 hours, but your people are saying I gotta hurry up, and I don't feel bad.
No, that's okay. I'm gonna do one more card out of the three. I'm just gonna see which one I feel called to. Okay, and I'm gonna give you this card. All right. Okay. I'm gonna do this one for you. Action.
Action.
Okay, action. This is all about movement for you right now. So what the universe wants you to do, Faye, is take action in every area of your life. This is not a time for you to be pushing on the brake. Push on the gas. If you want to move, you want to take a trip, you want to start another job, whatever you want to do. This is all about taking action right now. Do not let time pass you by. This is all about movement. Enjoy the movement of the energy that you're in right now, right? Take the actions, branch out. I feel that you could be really branching out in a lot of more areas if you just take more action. So I'm really excited for you. Your journey is going to be really open with a lot of blossoming abundance this year for you.
Aw, thank you so much, Roy. Well, and part of that abundance is going to be getting you in my bed. So in September, you better get down here because I want to meet you for sure. Thank you so much for taking the time and doing that reading for me. You are exceptional. Make sure that you read the incredible feature in HOTspots magazine on stands on Thursday, okay? So Roy Tomko, thank you so much for joining us. Make sure that you follow him on social media, all right? And thank you so much for joining us on Queer News Tonight, Roy. Hope to see you again.
I appreciate it. See you in September. Bye, everyone. Thank you.
Next up, let's queer up travel. Visit Lauderdale. Welcome LGBTQ plus travelers with open arms. Visit Lauderdale invites you all to Greater Fort Lauderdale, Florida's LGBTQ plus capital. Rated top in inclusivity by the 2023 Human Rights Campaign, cities like Fort Lauderdale, Hollywood, and Wilton Manors await you with open arms to offer queer-friendly hotspots like Island City Stage, Sebastian Street Beach, and Rosie's Bar and Grill. Visit the cities once and you will come back for more. Visit Lauderdale, everyone under the sun.
Next, we are proud of our special partnership with Sunshine Cathedral, the world's largest queer church here in Fort Lauderdale. Supporting that partnership, we are broadcasting from our permanent set here in Sunshine Cathedral at the Happening Out television studios. We broadcast Sunshine Cathedral's Sunday International Service at 10:30 a.m.
That is today's news for the LGBTQ plus community on the world's first and only daily LGBTQ plus evening news show.
If our community is important to you, share this news with your friends and family. Are you, like most of America, part of a very large television audience watching this live LGBTQ plus news broadcast right now on Roku, Apple TV, Android TV, and Amazon Fire TV?
Queer News Tonight is the only live LGBTQ plus digital television show in the world that is out of the closet and into the headlines. We need your support. If our community is to grow, we must tell our stories and bring them to the attention of the broad world.
This is the only place in the world that tells these types of LGBTQ plus stories in motion and sound. That is the passion of HOTspots magazine, Happening Out television network, and Queer News Tonight.
I'm your anchor at Queer News Tonight, FayWhat? And on behalf of these LGBTQ plus reporters, the anchors of Queer News Tonight, including Dino Mosquera, Otto Zielke, Jason Gad, and Jacqueline Lorber. We will see you daily at 8 p.m. And to our LGBTQ plus world, we wish you good night.